With OPO7 coming out this weekend, we are all excited for the new leaders, but before that, let's have a look at how the EB01 leaders perform in Asia. In this video, I'll be providing a summary of all 3 leaders, their deck strategy, and my opinions for each deck. I will also be providing you with some deck lists that have done well in Asia, which mostly consists of standard battle and flagship battles. Firstly, we have the red-green Oden leader. He is a 4 life leader with 5k power and has the Kozuki clan and the Wano country trait. His effect is all of your Wano characters without counter gets a plus 1k counter. This means that cards like your Okiku, Kinemon and Oden, although they don't have a counter because of the leader's effect, they now have a 1k counter. His other effect is Dawn 1 on attack. If you have a cost 5 or higher Wano country character, your leader gains plus 1k power until the start of your next turn. Based on his effect, we can expect this deck to be playing lots of 5 cost or higher Wano country character that helps to further boost Oden's power. And we all know how strong a 6k power leader is. A new card that combos really well with the leader's skill is Izo and Hiyori from EB01. Izo attaches a Dawn to your leader or character on play. That means the turn Izo comes down even on curve, your leader can activate his effect immediately. Kozuki Hiyori also helps to play your 5 cost character a turn earlier on your 4 Dawn turn. With her effect, you can cheer out characters like 5 cost Yamato, the earlier mentioned Izo, Denjiro and even Kinemon. I feel the best build for Oden will definitely have to be a pure Wano country, and you might occasionally include a 9 cost Whitebeard for additional leader boost. That being said, I feel this deck has a bad matchup against Sakazuki, as they are able to easily clear your 5 cost Wano characters and not allowing you to abuse your leader's effect. If you are a fan of Wano, you're better off playing green-yellow Yamato. But overall this deck isn't too bad. It might be in tier 3 as of now. It might get better if we get more rush Wano cards or ways to cheat 5 cost Wano characters. Here are a couple of deck lists that has done well in Asia. Next we have Hannibal, a blue-purple leader with 4 life and 5k attack with the Impel Down trait. This was the leader we needed back then in OPO2 but only receiving it now. Its effect is, during your end turn, you may return one of your Impel Down characters with 2 cost or higher, ram 1 active Dawn. This deck rams really fast on its own, and based on its effect, you need to be playing Impel Down characters. The leader's effect target will usually be Sadie-chan or Domino. Domino being the lowest playable 2 cost Impel Down character, and Sadie-chan being able to reuse her or as a 2k counter after she is played, cheating out another character. If you like, you can even bounce your Magellan to continuously chain the Dawn disruption. Don't do that. I can see playing blue-purple good stuff, but I feel this deck is better off playing all the blue and purple Impel Down stuff, as you can get both type of searches and the stage card for a good and efficient engine. The strategy of the deck is quite clear, which is to ram as fast as possible and play down your boss characters. Some boss characters could be Kaido, or even Sanji and even Ivankov. I feel this deck might be bad, as although you can ram to 10 Dawns quickly, I think it loses to many decks, mainly the yellow decks, Sakazuki, even your typical red decks. So I wouldn't play this deck unless you are really fan of Impel Down. And overall I think this deck is probably in tier 4, lower than the Oden leader. So here are a couple of Hannibal decks that did well over in Asia. Finally, the last leader of EB01 is black-yellow Curos. Similar to the other 2 leaders from EB01, he also has 4 life and 5k power. He has the Dressrosa trait. His effect is activate main once per turn. You may flip 1 card from the top of your life to KO one of your opponent's character with 0 cost. We know Dressrosa has a lot of cost reduction cards, but we all know the Navy cards does a better job at cost reduction. The strategy of the deck is to control your opponent's board by reducing their cost and KOing them using the leader's effect. Just think of it as a slightly better black Sakazuki or a worse blue-black Sakazuki. That being said, I don't think the leader effect is good, as you are revealing to your opponent what cards are in your life and what cards are being added to your hand when you take damage. If you want to play a black-yellow leader, you are better off playing a black-yellow Luffy deck instead, which has way more accomplishment than Curos. Some combos you can perform with this deck is to use Viola from EB01 to flip your life face down so you can continue KOing your opponent's 0 cost character. But again, like I mentioned earlier, it's not exactly the best idea to be giving information about your life to your opponent. Overall, I would rank this leader in the same tier as Hannibal or even lower. Here are some lists that did well in Asia. So to summarize the video, I feel the EB01 leaders didn't really impact the meta game or are meta viable. Oden could be good, but Curos and Hannibal, I don't think so. If you're looking to play something competitive, there are way better leaders out there, but there are some good support cards from EB01 that you should definitely pick up. And unfortunately, this leaders does poorly against meta relevant decks, with the exception of Oden having a 50-50 matchup against yellow. I should be uploading my OPO7 box opening this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. So if you've enjoyed this video, drop a like and do consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you're looking forward or is currently playing any of the EB01 leaders. Also follow me on Twitter or X for more One Piece TCG content. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.